Hello, everyone. Larry Sashwell here. I'll be right with you. A lot of traffic right now. Cloudy day. Around 8:30 in the morning. Just finished chores. Starting here at the strawberry beds. Lots of winter weeds still there. Beautiful dandelion right there. Let me back up over here. Got some potatoes coming up. We've had some crazy weather. It was 83 degrees yesterday afternoon at track practice. And then Saturday morning it's going to be 34. This is a second planting of peas and some lettuce and spinach in there. These branches are over there to protect them from the cats. That's what I was doing up on the hill, getting some of the lantana branches from last year, and I'm going to be putting them on these peas and lettuce right here to keep the cats out. They'll still go in there even though those plants are up. They'll go in there and scratch, so I'll be putting those on top of that. My blue-eyed grass is coming up nicely after I transplanted it last fall. Still have several daffodils coming up. Tomato cage there. Still have several daffodils coming up. Blue's up there. That bucket up there by blue has goat manure in it and holes in the bottom. So it's kind of fertilizing this whole area over here as it rains. Goes through that bucket. I got to get the grass under control up here. But that is my foxgloves looking great. Foxgloves are looking good. I need to find some Nicotina seeds because I've used them all, and those need to get planted right away. This is some spent hay that the horses just walked over, didn't eat. Bringing it up here as a mulch. Look at this lettuce plant. This lettuce plant is beautiful down there. Doesn't want to focus down there. Let me take it all the way in. And this one, that's a nice salad going on there. The canna lilies, I kept them whole, but I'm going to be cutting those back. Hard to tell what critters are over nesting in that. This is my sunken bathtub. I've got my camera out here doing a 24-hour observation. The birds love to go stand on this rock back here and bathe. There's some frogs in there, a couple of goldfish. Won't be long before the irises will bloom. I've got some buds on there now. The rose will be blooming again soon. The sedum is looking good. These white flakes on here, that's from the wind. We had a lot of wind yesterday, and the Bradford pears. It's supposed to thunderstorm tonight, so the Bradford pears will lose all of those blooms probably in this wind and thunderstorm. This is a giant tree. I forget the name, but I'll try to look it up. I do have a problem I want to report. I was looking yesterday at taking the vines off of the gazebo, and I discovered this. That is not as innocent looking as it might seem. That is an invasive species of praying mantis from China. Not surprising, but they are giants. They're like 6 inches long, and they eat other native praying mantis. They eat everything. I wouldn't be surprised if I see one with an anole. But I've got to carefully now look all over these vines to make sure there's no more. That has to be destroyed. Right below the gazebo, though, this is starting to look pretty. Those are some real dainty daffodils, and the thrift is starting to bloom. The blueberries are blooming. The problem is it's so early. It's just too early. March 1st, unbelievable. We'll get another frost. We're guaranteed another frost, I'm sure. Although, in February, our average temperature, they said on the news yesterday, was 54 degrees. And normally the average for February here is 42. The pear tree's blooming down there, and if it survives the frost, there'll be a lot of pears on there. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get them to go to where they're full developed because the squirrels get them, and I don't spray them, and they get disease. They did make one year, and I got some great pear preserves from them, but I'm not looking uh, that happening. Well, this is an exciting day for me. I don't know where you are in your gardening journey, but for the last 30 years, I've relied on a greenhouse that was next door to us to start my seeds. And they were sold last year, and it's no longer a greenhouse. So this is my first attempt at sowing seeds. Seeds are so expensive in the places that I was just at Lowe's and Home Depot yesterday. A 6-pack of lettuce, that's one of these, is $6. That's $1 a plant. You can get thousands of plants, literally thousands of plants for a couple of dollars. And it only takes about 30 to 45 days for a lettuce to start producing. So I've already got lettuce in the garden. Today I'm going to start here. This has been on my heat pad, and I understand that a heat pad is essential if you want to start tomatoes and peppers. If you have a radiator, you can probably put it on that, but it needs to be warm. I'm going to start with dollar store sunflowers, and I'm only going to put a 6-pack of each flower, of each variety I have. I'm only going to do a 6-pack because I want to save some seeds in case I fail. So these are really big seeds. And so I'm going to put them about a quarter to a half inch deep. And these can be directly sown outdoors, no problem. I want to plant these multiple times, about a week to 2 weeks apart, so I have sunflowers coming on all summer and into the fall. So that's how easy it is. Now this is a foxglove, and foxgloves you need to directly sow just on top. So it's a surface. I'm not going to bury them at all. And these are usually a biennial. There's very few seeds in here. I had really good luck with them last year. They're so tiny I can't even see them coming out. I think there's still a few down here in the corner. These are from pine tree seeds. And I'm just going to press those in, and hopefully none will get stuck to my finger. The tomato and pepper seeds, I'm going to put about an eighth to a quarter of an inch deep. These morning glories have been started in warm water. I put them on the heating pad, and they are still warm. I've never had luck with directly sowing these. So I'm just going to put a little hole in each one of the cells I have. There are way more than seeds that I need. I'm going to put a couple in each one. These are red morning glory, and I'm hoping they're going to attract the hummingbirds and go up on my gazebo. My okra seeds have been soaking overnight as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll leave you today on top of the hill. The grass I planted down there, what we call the pasture, is looking really good. We let the horses out in there for about an hour to 2 hours every day. Looking great right now. That's mainly fescue though, so we'll have a problem in August. Wherever you are in your gardening journey, I hope you're having fun. The process is as much fun as the product. Thanks for watching. Check back again if you want to follow my gardening videos. They come out the 1st and the 15th of every month.